Hi everyone, my name is Ines Santos and I'm talking to you today about gratitude and the relationship between our thoughts, our life and gratitude, because I really do think that the three are very much linked. So before I get into this video, I just want to talk about that this channel is all about spirituality, health and basically manifesting exactly what you have in your heart into your reality. So if you are about that and you want to support this channel, hit the follow button. So I think that gratitude is heavily linked to your thoughts and also your reality, and I'm going to talk a bit more about each one individually and how they all come together to actually link. So gratitude is a very important thing to feel on a daily basis, because gratitude is a feeling of appreciation. It's a feeling of thank you for this in my life, thank you for this person, thank you for this thing that I have in my life. It's a feeling of thank you. It's a feeling of positivity. It's a feeling of gain, not lack. And when you feel grateful for something you have in life, it's like no matter how bad you perceive your life to be or the situation you're in, gratitude could be the only thing in that moment that holds hope for you. And it's like it's an invitation for you to have like a better day. So the reason why I'm saying that is because today, I'll be honest, I wasn't feeling my best. I had a bit of anxiety, and when you're in an anxious anxiety like situation, it's because you're thinking into the future, you're looking ahead. And I had to remind myself, like, when I'm in this feeling, there's one thing that will help me go into a more calm, more relaxed, more grounded feeling, and it is being grateful. Being grateful for who I have in my life, being grateful for what I have in my life, being grateful for everything I've achieved, grateful for everything around me. And I had to make a list. I chose to make a list of 10 different things, people, situations, just memories, or just 10 different individual things that I was very grateful for. And I remember the first time I did this practice, I could barely think of a third thing. It was just so hard for me. But I noticed there's actually a lot to be grateful for if you're someone that can see, if you're someone that can hear this video, if you've got a phone to hold this video and watch it on, if you've got a bed to sleep in, a roof over your head, you've got food in your fridge, you've got money in your account, even if it's just £5, if you've got clean water to drink, there is so much to be grateful for. And the moment you look at that and you start to look at that side of life, I feel like it just unlocks, like you literally step into a new reality of what is good happening around me, rather than like, why is this happening to me, like, why do I feel this way? It's like you enter a feeling of bliss because you realize that, like, okay, whichever situation you're going through is valid and is important. So being grateful is not to shut that side of your life out, because you should always listen to every emotion in your heart, in your body. Like, you shouldn't just listen and enjoy the good emotions. You should also enjoy and listen to the like bad emotions. I think I went on a tangent. I remember. So being in a state of gratitude basically puts you in the mindset that no matter what you're going through in this moment of time, it would be worse if you didn't have X, Y, and Z. Like, if you couldn't see your problems in your situation, you would probably feel worse if you couldn't see, or if you couldn't hear, or if you didn't have money in your account, or if you didn't have a bed, like a warm, cozy house to sleep in. So it's also a feeling that gives you a wider like perspective, like damn, there are people in the world that are not as fortunate as us, and we have to really like consider how lucky we all are when we're in this position. Not of just the things that I've listed, but just anything that we have as individuals. We're so, you know, lucky to have these things, because there's so many people out there in the world that don't. So this gives me hope. This gives me like a feeling of like a warm feeling in my heart that, you know what, and it's like, you can have anxiety, that's fine, but just remember that you're in a blessed position. Like, you would feel a lot worse if you didn't have these things. And there's a saying which is, you only know what you have when you've lost it. And I feel like by doing a daily list of you know, appreciation, you actually realize like, wow, my life is actually really blessed, and maybe these problems that I have in my head are not as big as I thought they were, because I think we do actually make our problems a bit bigger than what they are. And obviously I'm not saying this to diminish any problem that anyone goes through, it's just more of a, because we're in our headspace, we are living those problems and they just feel like they're bigger than what they are. And in me saying this and believing this is also a confirmation that, like, yes, we have problems, we all have problems, but we're bigger than our problems. Like, we can so overcome these problems, and we can really like rise above them and be in a better position, because we are all capable of changing our lives. We are all capable of literally whatever situation we're going through, we are tough enough to go through it. That's why life has chosen us to give these problems to, because life knows that we are strong enough. You get it? Like, it's on our plate, we can hack it. Like, of course, in the moment, a bad situation is unpleasant, and we do prefer to go through the goods in life. Who really wants to be in a problem or a negative situation? But those are the situations that teach us lessons that we can then carry on into our life, and without mistakes and lessons and hardships, then we just wouldn't enjoy the good moments as much. That's why I believe that gratitude is linked to our reality. Our reality will change when we are more grateful. It's because also that whilst you are doing this list and you're thinking of things that you're grateful for, you're actually programming your mind to think of good things and to think of like abundance rather than like the negative, you know? Like, literally imagine how positive it is for your mind to be listing all the good things that you have in your life, rather than the unconscious behavior of thinking a certain like negative thought over and over and over again. Because it's scientifically proven that the thoughts that we have in our heads are basically like, I don't know what the percentage is specifically, but it's a very high percentage that the thoughts that we're having today are a repetition of the thoughts that we had the day before, and the day before that, and the day before that, and the week before that. So what does that tell us? That tells us that we're basically always thinking about the same thing. And of course we do have new thoughts coming in and out, but if we are thinking about our problems every day, then we're thinking about problems, we're basically creating more of that. Because if you thought about it in the past and you're thinking about it today, and majority of our thoughts are going to be repeated the next day, then obviously you're going to be thinking about your problems. So by introducing even just 5-10 minutes of your day thinking about the things that you are grateful for and writing them down, and writing down why you're grateful for them, you are thinking about gratitude, you're thinking about the abundance and blessings in your life. And if you carry on this habit, you will literally be thinking about good things. And I believe if your thoughts can make you sick, I believe your thoughts can also make you well. Not just for your body, but for your reality. Like, you know, a phone was once a thought. It was once an idea in the mind, and someone actually like put together the phone, the thoughts of the phone existing, and now look at me, I'm filming this video on my phone. So if it wasn't for this person materializing their thoughts, then I wouldn't have this opportunity to be doing this. So I'm linking this now to our thoughts. Like, our reality is linked to our thoughts. The quality of your life depends on the quality of your thoughts. You can literally create the life you want by changing your thoughts alone, because your thoughts create your reality. You think something that makes you feel the type of way in your body. This feeling in your body gives you a sense of feeling, and then you take an action based on your feeling. That action you take then becomes a habit. Your habit then becomes your personality. Your personality then becomes your personal reality. What does that mean? Change the quality of your thoughts. That will change your emotions, your actions, your habits, your personality, and then your personal reality. So this is how gratitude, reality and thoughts are linked. And you can use this to your advantage to bring more happiness in. You can bring it in just to even have a peace of mind. Like, you know, like, life is not as bad as it seems. You've got these 10 things to be grateful for, and every day do try and think of something different. At the beginning, like I mentioned, it was very hard to think of even a few things, but the more you think about this, the more you train this part of your mind, you're just going to look around the room and you're just going to look at life and just see the blessings of life. So I wanted to share this epiphany, I guess, with you, because I do deserve to be happy, and I obviously believe you guys deserve to be happy. Everyone deserves to be happy. And, you know, just being in a state of gratitude has helped my mood change so much. Like, literally this morning I did this, and the anxiety just, like, it just kind of like washed away from my body. And it grounded me. It's like, it literally, it's like my body grew roots, and it just like linked into earth and it just grounded me. But yeah, I think sometimes we can worry, we can stress about things, but this practice definitely helps me like center myself and realize, like, look, things are good. Of course, don't settle for less. Like, if there's a situation in your life you want to change, like, by all means do it. Like, nothing stays the same, and nothing should stay the same. Things are always changing, right? So this is like a tool I like to do, or yeah, I like to use, because it makes me feel loved, and it makes me feel like nothing is as serious as it seems in my mind. Because I think we just overthink. Like, I don't like labeling myself, but I would definitely be like I would definitely be on the spectrum of being an overthinker. So it's a good way to kind of just calm down the mind. I call it like the monkey mind, because sometimes I just think, like, the amount of times I'm just doing something and all of a sudden I just realize, like, wow, I just went into like my own daydreaming reality where I was just thinking about this and this, and then that thought led to this, and that escalated to that. So I just think of it as like a monkey swaying from like tree to tree, like the branches of the tree. Anyway, I'm gonna end this video with a water break. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video, and hit the subscribe button if you are interested in manifesting becoming the best version of yourself. So yes, hashtag drink water with a pH higher than 7, because it alkalines your body. And disease doesn't grow in disease grows in acidic conditions, but not in alkalinic conditions. So keep your body alkaline. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. Give it a big thumbs up, and yeah, let me know in the comments, like, what's your thoughts and what are things that you are grateful for, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye guys.